G'day, I'm Evan and welcome to Gamey. Joining me on the show this week, it's Michelle Brazier.
Merry Christmas.
I'm not explaining.
Bec Petraitis. And Kate Janet.
What are golf claps? Have we tried golf claps?
Do baseball claps.
Hot dogs!
Exactly.
Get your hot finished
Dogs.
dog.
And Bruce is here as well?
Bruce is here as well in his hustler's hat.
Yeah.
Yes, Bruce. Get it, Bruce.
He's wearing fur.
Yeah, it's very confusing. This is real. He made this. He hunts, okay? He does that.
He's the Cruella de Vil of dogs.
It's the Cruella de Vil of dogs.
That's what I've always said.
I've always said that too. I mean, you see a Dalmatian, he's like, I could wear that. I'll wear its skin.
Let me wear your skin.
He actually just has body dysmorphia.
Aww.
Yeah. Hey, you're a beautiful Dalmatian. You got lipstick. Do the show.
It's our Christmas episode.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't
Merry Christmas.
Merry
It's our
Christmas.
Hustlers
Evan.
episode, where we celebrate the bit in Hustlers where they all give each other presents.
Do they do that in Hustlers?
Yeah.
That's such a nice message.
It's a beautiful message.
Is that what it is?
I would encourage the message of Hustlers.
It's a message of Hustlers give gifts to each other?
Yeah, man.
Cool.
With Christmas coming up, it seems like a good time to remind you all that we have merch available. If you have a friend or a loved one who enjoys the show, then head to gameagain.com/merch and see what's on offer. We've got hoodies and shirts and mugs. No, actually, mugs you can only get on Patreon. Get on the Patreon for the mugs.
Evan,
What else do we have?
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
will they get these presents in time for Christmas?
I don't think so.
But
Well, maybe. I'm not sure.
I think
Express?
It's a little
think-
bit late
well,
now, isn't it, Evan?
Wait, but what about, you know, when you need a gift when you haven't thought of one and it's like you're driving to the place and you're like, oh, it didn't arrive in time.
That's even later. You can't get it on the way to the place.
But then if you're like, it didn't arrive in time and you can blame it on the shipping,
Yeah.
then it's the perfect gift.
You can blame it on me.
Blame it on Evan.
Always blame it on Evan. That's a given.
I would recommend if you didn't get them a present, just say you did and then say, sorry, Evan, and then they'll get it.
They'll get it.
Okay. There might be a shipping option that is fast enough. I haven't checked. I should have checked.
You should have checked.
Should check.
Also, we're getting really close to 5,000 subscribers on the channel. We have we only need like less than 100 more subscribers.
I'll subscribe
Are you going to subscribe?
if you want.
Great if you.
I'm not. No chance. I don't want you fucking up my algorithm.
I'm going to
No way.
unsubscribe just because you asked me to subscribe. 'Cause I-
Do that.
Everyone, this Christmas, unsubscribe. Let's get that number down to 1,000. It's really important, and it means a lot to Evan.
No, we'd love to get to 5,000 by the end of the year, and we're pretty close to that. So if you haven't subscribed,
Needy.
oh, it's fine.
Pathetic.
Can you guys follow me on Instagram?
Yeah, follow Michelle.
Because I want the swipe up function.
Unsubscribe from Gamey, then
you
go
can-
to
you can
subscribe
Instagram
to me.
and
No,
subscribe to
You can do
you.
both.
You can't. There's
You
only
have to
a
no. You have
limited
to choose.
number.
You have to choose.
You have to choose one or two.
You only have
One or
10
two.
subscriptions.
Yes.
Haven't you seen Snowpiercer? This is how it is.
Yeah, that whole movie is about
It's
this.
about
Yeah.
this. The
I don't
balance.
know what that is.
It's a dystopian
now we
where you
understand.
can only subscribe to Gamey or Michelle Brazier following on Instagram.
Yeah, Chris Evans is in it.
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
And Will Smith's in it.
America.
Hamilton America.
And-
Captain. Should have called Hamilton America.
I think that's Hamilton's America is something. Can I just point out the elephant in the room, which has got intensely smoked? And I feel like we need to deal
smoky,
with
isn't
I don't
it?
reckon you can tell on
think it's
camera.
I
sexy.
think you 100% can
You
tell.
can't tell.
Yeah, you can. Patrick is nodding. What were you saying?
Subscribe.
No. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And you'll want to be subscribed because we're on break now after this for the holidays, and you don't want to miss when we come back next
So
year.
subscribe in time to receive nothing for a little bit.
No, but if you subscribe now, then you'll get a notification when we come back.
And it won't be annoying. It won't be like you subscribe and then every week you're like, oh,
Yeah.
another one.
Just a little gentle reminder. Oh, and the bell. You can do the bell.
Oh, hit the bell.
I don't
you
really
get
understand the
alerts?
bell.
Jingle bells.
There are too many
jingle
steps.
bells.
All right.
Christmas in Australia in a rusty Holden ute.
Hey!
Christmas bells, jingle boys.
It's too hot for this Christmas jumper I bought off Amazon.
Very
I gotta
warm.
stop
It's
buying
very warm. And you was in help.
This week we're going to take a look at Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, and Pokemon Sword and Shield. But first, what do you think of this? Last week saw the announcement of I Am Jesus Christ. It's a realistic simulator game inspired by stories from the New Testament of the Bible. Here's a little clip from the trailer.
The new and Old Testament, I would argue, is a drama.
I would argue it's comedy.
Really?
I haven't
Or
read it.
action.
Why do you think
Action comedy.
Why?
Why comedy?
Because it's very popular.
Oh.
Is that what makes a comedy?
Dustin checks in.
What about Chuckles? What are the top 5 hilarious moments in the Bible? What are your top 5? It's gotta be Matthew 14:10.
Yeah, you got that Matthew 14.
You got that John 3:12.
John 32:10.
32:10.
Nokia 32:10.
Corinthians.
Corinthians. I think Corinthians, you got Brachiosaurus. You got Dustin Hoffman. You got Mel Gibson.
Yes. Ooh.
You got George of the Jungle. Brendan Fraser.
Fraser.
You got Brendan Fraser.
He's from the Bible.
Brendan Fraser too.
These are the funny moments? Is
These are the funny moments from the Bible. These like the top thigh slappers.
Yeah.
It's funny when they say, "Oh, women are bad," like that, and funny when they're like, "Oh, don't wear the same fabric." That's funny.
So they're joking when they...
They're joking. Of course they're joking. They're not being serious. They don't actually want you to do that stuff. That's insane, Evan. But you think they actually are just like, oh, let's just kill gay people. No, it's a joke.
The Bible's
Don't take it seriously.
I get it now.
How many outfits does Jesus have? Like he's got one look, but how many
many of
outfits? Yeah.
Like Steve Jobs, like he's got a
Yeah,
closet
like he's
full of
just
the same-
decided this is my look. It's just easier.
Hot where he is, so a robe makes sense. Flowing, airflow.
Yeah.
He's got quite a lot of face hair.
I mean, the pants as well. If he was to wear pants and then he didn't do up his fly, it would be quite embarrassing. Like
It would
he'd lose
ruin.
cred.
It would really ruin the entrance. He'd look so silly up on that
Or
cross.
would it?
look really
Or would
silly.
it kind of like? I think it would
Would it
add.
be sexy?
Yeah.
It is a bit sexy. If I'm honest, when I watched this trailer, I was really horny.
Oh my god.
No offense.
Was it this woman? This old woman?
Are you doing?
It was
Yeah.
her.
It almost is.
It's her.
It's almost
It's like-
if you get forward a little bit more, it's a bit wrong. It's okay because you're hoverhanding. Jesus just hoverhands.
Is this a
Yeah.
VR?
By
Is,
hoverhand.
is this a VR experience?
no, I don't think so.
It is when I play.
You're just pressing A, right?
You just put like.
Well, that's what it looks like. You just go up to things, press A, and your healing bar.
Yeah,
You just raise your hands.
I guess so.
You also
Feel stuff.
do.
Are we
face-
sure that that's how Jesus did everything as well? He
With his
didn't do it
hands.
like this. We don't know.
No,
Or like
His
a
nose on there.
Hadouken sort of.
Kamehameha.
I think he did it like this. Beck, tell me you need healing.
I need healing.
3 hours of that.
It depends on the part of the body.
Okay.
Oh,
She finished?
yeah.
Done it.
You fixed my lungs.
Yes.
Because
So-
I'm too distracted by what's happening on my forehead now.
Well, that's,
what
they
you do?
say that sometimes the best thing for a sore tummy is a punch in the dick.
Now, Evan,
Yes.
this seems like a controversial game.
yes.
Is it?
I think so. I think it's confusing because I think, like on the face of it, you'd think this is for Christians, but I think Christians haven't really embraced it either because it's
What? Why?
blasphemous or it's inappropriate to be gamifying their beliefs?
I would say
faith?
it is. And I don't know if I've ever got into bat for that bunch before, but I would say this is a bit on the nose.
But I do wish, as a kid, when I was getting made to go in on a Sunday, and they had like in the middle of the church, they're like, "Oh, the kids can nick off and go," and we used to sit and do like drawings and things. Like,
You could have done this.
could have done this. Could have been like, I feel like this would be fun, just walking around like, as opposed to what I was doing, which was a lot of the time like low key sleeping, eyes open.
Yeah. I
Again.
used to play Snake in church on my
Oh.
mum's Nokia.
Oh, that's
Nice.
cool.
It was we were very lucky.
That's very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I miss the only church I liked was when you went real late and they gave you a candle, and then you could melt the candle on the back of the chair and then scratch off the wax.
Which one is that?
I don't know.
Nighttime church.
Nighttime church.
They probably don't give you that now. It's probably
Midnight
unsafe.
mass?
Midnight mass.
That sounds like something.
Were you raised Catholic?
Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Nah.
Yeah. I'm horny for this game.
Jesus, look, I feel like
Jesus, look, listen, Jesus.
Jesus. I reckon Jesus does good merchandising. Like, if there's one thing we can agree on,
Oh, they've sold so many Bibles.
so many vibes, so many like weird like Jesus ornaments. My nana has every type of Jesus, and even like the
The
Jesus,
Fonz Jesus.
she's got that one from what's the movie that Jesus is in? They're like
Passion of the Christ.
both correct. Patrick, what were you whispering? Dogma. Yeah, she's got Dogma Jesus, but I don't know if
Oh,
she
really?
knows it's from Dogma.
Surely she doesn't know.
She might though, and I just think this is just another. It's good Jesus is branching out into the new world because I feel like, I imagine there's more Jesus games before this.
This part of the game where you're on the cross and you don't get to do anything.
Yeah, I wonder what you can do in that
Just
situation.
to be able to break free.
Yes.
Or maybe you just get to like forgive other people's sins. Like just a list of like,
Oh yeah.
Jesse masturbated, tick, and then like do a little tick.
Press A to.
Yeah.
Press A to
Press A to
forgive.
forgive, press B to commit to damn.
That'd be
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if you can damn people.
And you press damn and then it goes, damn.
It's a very confused game.
It's like, it's really fraught in terms of,
You do get to, I think, face Satan, according to the screenshots, which I think is like, that's kind of fun. There is a big boss. But I don't think that happens in Jesus' story. In the New Testament, he's like, he dies and then he comes back.
Satan also
Spoilers.
looks exactly like he does in, you know, that the best song in the world film clip. He
Tenacious
looks
D.
exactly the same as Tenacious D's Satan.
The
That
devil,
is
yeah.
Dave Grohl.
Yeah, well, it looks exactly
Makes
like
sense.
Dave Grohl.
That's so, oh my God, I never realized.
Comment if you're horny for Dave Grohl.
So I am Jesus Christ. Comes out
you're
on-
No, you're not, Evan.
Comes out on Steam
What's the game?
next year. What?
What is the game?
I am Jesus Christ.
No,
Oh God, Evan.
you're wrong.
No.
That's really blasphemous. That's so, you're offensive.
So go check that out if
What
you're
game?
interested
What's the
in
game
that.
Check what out?
I am Jesus Christ.
No, you're not.
I'm so sorry now.
What do you want to check
I'm
out?
so sorry about this.
Remember when you were like, oh, there's a lot to cover,
Yeah.
so we'll try and move quick.
There is a lot to cover. There's so much in this show. There's so much going on.
Hang on,
'cause
they
the
might,
Christmas
hold on.
special.
They
yes.
might have missed the name of the game. Do you want to just give
what's
it to
the
them?
I
name?
am Jesus Christ.
No!
Evan, your ego is out of control.
Wild, surround yourself with women and tinsel. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I'm Evan.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
now we're back.
Good boy.
Anyway.
Good boy. Good boy.
Good
boy. Gentle.
ah,
I love baby.
Oh, you get a real one.
Gentle.
That's-
Oh, okay.
Oh, almost took the fingers there.
Christ.
He's very religious.
there is a lot going on at the moment. As we record this, the Game Awards have just wrapped up, with Game of the Year going to Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice.
Sekiro.
So that's exciting.
Which was an episode I was on.
Yeah.
We talked about it, and I do not remember much of the game. I remember rooftops. I remember being forced to lose a battle.
The only thing I remember from that episode is Dave Callan's cum gourd.
Yes.
He had
Excuse
a
him?
gourd. that smelled like cum. I don't remember anything else from that
Merry
episode.
Christmas!
Anyway, if you want to go check out our episode where we covered Sekiro, you can do that.
It really did. Can I just say, like, it wasn't like us doing a goof.
We get it. You've smelled cum before.
Yes, stop bragging. Some of us are still trying.
I mean, there's
Smell it.
Walking around the streets like,
Catch it and smell it.
is that it? No.
Hey, and you catch it, so you go, this, Kate, you go,
No. Yes, I had a housemate once who will remember. He's so upset. Her boyfriend, never mind, it's awful.
no, what is it?
Well,
We can beep it all
there were
out.
no rules. There was a rule where when he finished, he had to catch it and put it in the bin. What?
Like into a mitt? Like baseball?
I hope so. I was never there.
Like a plastic bag, I just go, whew.
No,
How?
he just had to catch it with his hand.
Is this a
Evan.
contraceptive thing?
Yes.
Evan, I think we have a fun graphics idea for you right now. You've already got footage of these guys catching it. So just pull that again.
Hi to
No.
my nephews who watch the show. It's really great. Good luck
Family show.
with your primary school endeavours.
What else was I going to say?
It
So
comes?
Sekiro won a Game of the Year.
Which good on him.
And
Like,
there's
that's
been
great.
a lot of great games
Great job.
this year.
I'm fine about that.
But I went to Sekiro. But the biggest announcement from
Now
the
give it
Game
another
Awards.
run up.
But the biggest announcement from the Game Awards was Microsoft's reveal of the next generation Xbox. Next generation Xbox.
Next generation with the Xbox Series X. Now it would be Christmas.
I-
Special coming in.
Trying my best. The Xbox Series X. So this is the new Xbox. So we didn't know what the Xbox was going to be called. It was called Project Scarlet was the code name.
Ooh.
We didn't know whether the follow-up to the Xbox One was going to be the Xbox Two or the. We didn't know what it was going to be.
No, I didn't
just
know.
like with the Xbox 360, we didn't know where that was going to go. So it went from Xbox
Are you
to
explaining
Xbox
how
360
announcements
Or
of
80s
things
to
work?
Xbox One.
One.
He's explaining why it's exciting.
Oh, okay, continue.
So now it's the Xbox Series X.
There's no good name for a console.
No.
Switch, actually, I think is the only good one.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Is that a vibrator?
Is it really?
I don't know. It sounds like one. What is
It
Jenny?
sounds like a pill. What's the pill?
Oh yeah, one of the
One of the
contraceptive
pills.
pills.
So hang on.
They're all old women.
Is there a console called Jenny?
No, I just think it's a good name.
Oh,
Sorry, it was a joke.
No, Jenny's a great name.
it's great. It's a beautiful name.
Yeah, Xbox 3 Jenny.
I bet there are a lot of Jennies out there catching cum all over the place.
Get it, Jenny.
So
You get it, girl.
the new Xbox, it'll have real-time ray tracing. It'll be 4K.
Yeah, but
What's
Will
real
it?
tracing? What's real tracing?
Real-time ray tracing.
What's ray
What
tracing?
are you saying?
It's a different kind of rendering that it sort of models light realistically,
No.
I just
physics-based light.
feel like every time they say these things, I don't know. Like this last one was supposed to be 4K, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it is.
Yeah, but it's like also real. Like sometimes it struggles. I don't
Yeah,
like.
it hasn't hit. I don't think it's hitting 60 frames per second in 4K on any games.
And
as far as I
hopefully
know.
this one will. But also, it looked like big box, and I'm happy about that. It's delivering on the box part.
Yes, yes, I agree.
And I think that's important. Long time, it's been a rectangular prism, and that has not made me happy.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like any of my exes as well.
No.
It's not good enough.
They also announced with this there's going to be a follow-up to Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Sinuous
great.
sacrifice.
Senua's, so it's called
Sinuous.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
I cannot wait to have more nightmares. That'll be
Yeah.
real fun. It's a scary game, that game, guys.
I'm not going to touch it.
Good. It's like you go in and it's like kind of like it got awards for mental health because it was about, I don't know.
Oh, that
Mental
one.
health,
Yeah, it hurt my brain though.
Oh.
So I don't
Well,
think
that
it helped
seems like
my-
it shouldn't have got the award.
I think it helps people who are not suffering any mental health issues, and then people who are suffering
they
mental
don't
health
need
issues, they go, oh yeah.
What?
It helps you understand what
Yes.
people are going through.
Oh, it helps. Okay.
But
obviously
Yes, it
that's
tells
not
the
a fun
story,
experience.
but it's
necessarily.
triggering.
Yes.
I see. I understand.
But yeah, I think it'll be even spookier in better quality. Like a new. I don't know if I wanted. I don't want to see nightmares real good. I see them in my head.
I've never had a nightmare.
No, that's not real, is it?
No, I lied.
What? Have you really never? Oh, you have.
Yes.
Okay, that's all right. Then. I had a nightmare the other night. I was at a caravan park.
Oh no. Are
And
you
it was,
okay?
no.
Oh. What's happened?
That was the end. I hate caravan parks. There was an old woman and she was like, swim with my... This is boring.
No, swim with my what?
Swim with my dog. I'll pay you to get dog swimming lessons. And then she got upset.
Was it me?
Did she think you were a dog?
No.
Swim with my
she got
dog.
upset then that I wasn't just going and swimming with her dog because she paid for me to have... I don't know.
It
I
sounds
yelled at
like
her.
the opposite of a nightmare for you. Get paid to go swim with a dog.
No, but then there was like a guilt associated with it where I was then supposed to do something and I got really anxious and yelled at this old woman in a caravan park. I just think mostly the caravan park, the setting was really the spooky part.
Spooky.
It's spooky. There's not good toilets. The power.
I've just been to India.
Oh, God. Oh.
Great toilet set.
Oh. Best in the world.
It's also fully backwards compatible, which is exciting as well.
That's good.
So it has a butt.
What?
So you can put. So it's got a butt. It's backwards compatible. You can flip it, and then it's got a butt.
I don't understand.
2 little cheeks.
Do you know a butt?
Yeah.
So it's got a butt?
I'm interested.
Maybe it has a butt.
I'm horny again.
Yeah, great.
Anyway,
Great.
let's move on from that.
How much is it?
We don't know.
Oh.
We don't know. We don't have heaps of details on it. We've got a bunch of claims about its capabilities. It's supposedly coming. What do they say? Holiday 2020. I'm not exactly sure what that
Holiday.
means.
That's not a real thing.
That probably means in a year's time. Is that
Holiday
right?
2020. It's like they know that we're not going to survive the next year. It's coming holiday 2020.
Holiday 2020.
That's true. We can start making a lot of claims. World's it's kind of on its way out.
On its way out.
Guys, I'm going to get fit by holiday 2020. Suck shit, me.
Finished.
Oh. Now, it wouldn't be Christmas without that special someone. And I'm excited to say that
Tim?
we have that someone here in the studio. Please welcome to the show.
Jesus Christ!
No, Santa.
Hello, it's me, Santa.
Santa!
That did not last long. That's got to be a record. Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Santa. Kate Dennett. Nice to meet you.
Oh, absolute pleasure. Big fan of your work.
Oh, me too.
Hi, Santa.
Yep.
I'm Evan.
Oh my God.
Oh my
They
God.
always do
Santa's
this to me every
fucking
single time. The
babe.
kids are always mucking up. And
Santa, are you stripping?
this is how it starts.
Play some sexy music.
I've been working on myself, and I'm not afraid to show that off. Okay.
That's really cool.
So,
Good for
yeah.
you, Santa.
Horny again.
So, what are you doing here, Santa?
Oh well, obviously, lists are my big thing.
Obviously.
I invented lists. End of year lists. That was me.
Yeah?
I was the original end of year list guy.
that was
right.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
well,
invite-
of children who would live into a new year.
Sorry, are you keeping lists of children, Santa? Is that what you're...
Not anymore. See, that's the thing. Okay.
And only the
Apparently-
children who will live into the new year. So the children who might be sick and dying between Christmas
Look,
and New
obviously-
Year, they're not on the list.
Obviously, that would be.
Crossed off.
Well, that's
No
some
gifts.
cost. That's a. Look, I'm running a very like tight bottom line in this
Yeah,
business. Okay, you got to understand the mathematics that are going on here. I can't afford to be sentimental. All right, that's not what Christmas is about. I hate to break it to you. It's about cold, hard numbers. And numbers are particularly cold and hard at the North Pole. Because numbers are normally soft in their natural state. You don't know this, but numbers are liquid.
This guy's
But
a
when you
bummer.
take them to the North Pole, they freeze and become cold and hard.
I thought he was going to strip.
What brings you here, Santa?
It's stripping. Stripping away the pretense. And so I'm doing a naughty and nice thing for games.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Yes.
we got there.
Yes. I'm not much of a gamer myself. I prefer to play games with the minds of small children.
Okay, well maybe we can
Oh my
help
God,
you.
again with the children shit.
But also
Jesus.
playing games.
So children shit is really my bag.
Well, I'm not comfortable with that.
Children's shit is your bag.
I'm not comfortable with that at
Santa
all.
carries
Shut my bag!
Don't tell Santa.
Happens more than you would think.
Turned on.
Happens more than you would think. Yes. Yeah. So anyway, I've got
What? Santa, fuck!
the top 9 games of the year. Okay, here they all are.
Yes. In any particular,
That's
they're not
bullshit.
necessarily.
These are made of foam.
Okay. These aren't necessarily the top 9 games of the year, are they? They're
Well, this segment really wasn't explained to me very well before I got here. So
Anthony's
no.
trying to cover his butt because he forgot to put the goose game in there.
No. Well, no. Well, I mean, look. All right.
These are 9 of the top 10 games of the year. Okay.
Couldn't get good.
Hang on. It wouldn't be a very good segment if we just picked 9 of the top.
Yeah. No.
No.
Oh, the segment would be bad?
No, this
This
no,
is
the
the
segment
new
would be
thing.
bad.
Everybody has a top 10 list, okay? And I'm trying to beat that
Yes.
by the new thing, and mine is the top 9 of the top 10.
Yeah.
Of the
Okay.
decade?
Okay,
And
but
I simplify things.
it's less about the number. It's more about these aren't the top 9 games
Why?
because it wouldn't be very interesting if we
We
had
don't
9
know what the segment is
great
yet.
The
games.
top-
It has
9.
not been explained.
We have a mixture of
Stop interrupting Santa.
9 of the biggest releases of the year. Some are good, some are good, some are bad.
Yes.
And we'll try to work out which ones have been.
Naughty and which ones have been nice, and I'll go into my Santa buckets.
Can
Are you-
I-
by the way, can I have these afterwards?
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
great.
Can I just
Are you
say?
going to put children in them?
Oh shit. Can I just look a little behind the scenes of Game Game? Evan woke up this morning and we were talking about this segment and he went, "What about buckets?" I'm like, that makes no sense. But here we are. We did.
Buckets are great. What can't you do with buckets?
No, you're absolutely
Look
right.
at Michelle. Michelle is
Absolutely
basically
right.
a bucket now.
See, she's transformed
And it's a great improvement.
through the
I
magic
think.
of
a little
improvisation.
bit of space.
A simple bucket into a hat. You know, and that's
Genius.
That's why you pay us big bucks.
correct.
That's why I'm
Famous
Big buckets.
TV.
Yes.
All right, so anyway, here are 9 of the top 10 games of the year.
Well,
Well, we're going to
let's-
go through them and decide if they've been naughty or nice.
Okay,
All right,
great.
so
What
here
should we
go.
start with?
I'll do it Tonight Show style.
Yes, okay.
You can't see that.
What is that, Andy? I mean
Cannot
Santa.
see that at
You
all.
get that? You get that? You got that?
What is
That
that,
is
Santa?
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Okay, great.
Yes. One of my top 10 games. Luigi's Mansion 3.
Okay.
Naughty or nice?
Yeah, and, who here has played Luigi's Mansion 3?
Me!
You've played it?
Mario! That's
Yes.
not from that one. It's from a different one.
No, he does. Yeah, I think he does. Well, he does. He's very adorable.
Yeah, but it's
in
not
it.
that when you know in the first one where he gets little and then he goes Mario and then he gets smaller and he's like Mario.
He's very scared.
But in
He
this
is
one,
scared the whole time. He's like "Woo."
in this one, he goo.
Puss.
So he
What?
no.
I called him a puss.
He
Oh.
puss. But in this one, he goo. But his goo is quite. His goo seems not scared of things. So his goo's quite confident. It's a gooigi, and I think he would go, blah, 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 but he doesn't.
It's goo that's
he
worked
should.
on itself.
Yeah, like Flubber. Flubber used to be so confident. What happened to Flubber?
Fancy. Kate, did you play Luigi's Mansion 3?
No.
Okay.
So where do you want to put it?
Flubber, really, the concept of that film, Flubber, really is what if Goo was confident? That is the concept. That's how they pitched that. There is absolutely no question. Everybody, you know Goo? Yeah, right. What if
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Goo felt good?
Yeah.
They should bring Flubber back. Slime's fucking.
I'm worried they will. I feel like that's
it's gotta
Jones
come
in for a
back.
comeback.
Bring it back.
Luigi's Mansion 3. Do we feel like this has been naughty or nice?
Can I just say,
Nice.
it's a great game.
Nice.
But is it a bit naughty because it's spooky?
Is it a little bit annoying because
Spooky. And Luigi, very tall, handsome man. Look at that mustache.
Put it in nice.
And
Nice.
he does the vacuuming. That's pretty sexy.
That's great.
Thank you.
Oh,
I love a man.
domestic man.
Nice. Okay,
Nice.
great.
All
What
right,
have we got,
we've
what have
only
we
got a
got
limited
now?
amount of time.
What is that? I got no idea.
It is Ghost Recon, Tom Clancy's Breaking Point. No, sorry.
You know what? This is my breaking point, Santa. this bucket game right here.
You're not a fan of the Ghost Recon?
I don't know, therefore it goes into naughty.
This
for
will
me.
be so long.
Evan,
This has got to go for
Okay, let's-
so
Also
long.
says
This-
Ghost, also spooky. Ghost, spooky.
Okay.
naughty.
Spooky or nice, everybody? Spooky.
Okay, great.
Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3. It's another third in a trilogy.
Spooky.
And I'm going to do that unless this segment wraps up real quick. Naughty.
You're going to do a third in a trilogy?
No, I'm going to crack down.
Crackdown.
3 times.
Okay. All right.
Crack is bad.
Is it?
Down
I don't
is
know.
bad.
Actually, I haven't tried it.
Okay.
Naughty.
Death Stranding.
Oh, naughty.
That is people.
You don't like Death
Naughty.
Stranding?
Naughty.
Not a fan?
Nope.
Sounds spooky.
I thought it would be right up my alley. It was not at all. It's in the naughty one for
And
me.
do you know what? A lot of people have turned on this game. People who
Really?
were saying positive things about it. Apart from Xavier. Xavier still likes it.
Yeah.
But I think
Ben has definitely turned on
Ben's
it.
turned on
Yeah.
it.
Well, Ben's not here.
But Ben's not here.
Ben's not here. So maybe we put it
Nice.
nice just to
All right, yeah.
Yes, take
Spite
that.
Ben.
Nice.
Good reasons. That's one of that's how I categorise things. Spite is a big factor in the list. You don't know. Control. Control.
I thought this was cool. Do you think
It's a great game. How do you feel about Control?
I love being in it. I haven't played the game.
Nice. It's nice.
Nice.
No, it feels nice.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Feeling control.
Yeah.
Feels really nice.
Nice. Okay. Great.
Okay. Borderlands 3. It's trilogy.
Yeah, lots of. I didn't even realise there are a lot of
Big,
trilogies. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. But
Looks
what do
fun.
you, why
Like
do you
the-
say
like
nice,
the-
Michelle?
Because I remember, I've heard of it.
Great. Okay.
It's
Great art style. Yes.
I like the story.
It's nice to remember.
Yeah.
Around.
Evan played all of it.
It's familiar.
Oh, dystopian.
Huh?
Did you play all of it?
No, I didn't finish it in the end.
Are any games
But I
not
really enjoyed
dystopian?
Yes, Goose Game.
Does the P and the S in PlayStation stand for piss and shit, Santa?
You're right. Naughty. Yeah. Okay. Rage 2.
Pissing and shitting station.
The original name of the toilet. 4.
Now they call them Jenny.
Rage 2. I enjoyed Rage 2. I know it was some people didn't like it so much.
I want to say nice because who was it? Is it Bethesda? Is that who it is?
Yeah.
They sent us so many Rage 2 t-shirts.
Yeah.
And they're quite
Oh,
comfortable.
bribery. Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think you put that in the naughty.
He did.
Okay.
He said nice and threw it straight into noise.
Okay.
It's Santa's
you edit
internal
it going in
politics
there?
for showing this.
No, don't edit it going in there. Edit it hovering out of here and then going in
Jumping in.
And then all of us wearing the t-shirt.
Okay. No?
No, I don't.
Santa doesn't make mistakes. Edit it, going in there again.
Okay.
Okay, back yourself. Metro Exodus.
I really liked Metro Exodus.
Look, let's let Evan.
It's a great game.
Let's let
Alright.
Evan have
Nice.
I'm going to say nice.
Nice. Okay.
Hang on.
And,
Stressing Evan out.
Anthem. Anthem. Just regular Anthem. Anthem BioWare. EA.
I think we
Piss
should.
and shit 4.
I think we should change the anthem. So
Yes.
I think the
Very
anthem needs. I think the anthem.
Jolly Swagman.
Well,
No.
no. I think.
Frontier Psychiatrist.
No, that one goes.
Yes.
What about you? Are amazing.
Amazing things.
I change it. We were amazing.
So, Alex, what's his name?
Alex Lloyd.
Lloyds,
no.
you're amazing,
Is he
naughty or
bad?
nice.
No, I think it should be Dami Im.
Yes.
Sound of Silence.
Yes.
It should just be a single tone, really short and sharp, just, and then it's done, and everyone can sing it.
No second verse.
How do you?
No countdown. You just have to try to jump in when it's on.
How do you march to that at the Olympics opening ceremony? Do they just like go?
Just repeat it over and over and over. And we've got a very big Summer Olympic team, so you'll get to hear the anthem several times.
And every time there's a truck reversing, everyone will stand to attention.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. Bring a tear to your eye
Yeah.
for our brave boys
Yeah.
at the front. So, Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. Is that all the games that you needed help sorting, Santa?
Yeah, I needed help, and that's sorted that out. So we're finished here, and I'll go back to the North Pole.
What at the North Pole are you going to use those buckets for? Why do you need them?
Numbers, as I've established early on in a very popular joke, are liquid at room temperature. And so I take some back to the North Pole, freeze them into cold, hard numbers, and use those to sort out my bottom line.
Great.
All right.
It's like an Xbox.
Thanks so much, Santa. Have a
And
very
laying
Merry
a finger
Christmas.
aside of his nose and giving a nod, over there he went. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Santa.
Bye, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Plugged in? Yeah, I guess it's
Fancy one.
Your pants are falling down,
Oh, he's a
Santa.
mess. I think he's drunk. Wasn't sure about that, Santa, but turned me around.
Yeah? Turn around.
What was this?
But
Turned me around.
Oh, I thought you were doing two fingers, like it was like a.
Yeah, I wanted. I want to stick my fingers up his butt now.
I don't know, you like turned me around. I thought it was a butt thing. I didn't know what it meant.
Every time I've used that expression, have you thought that I've had?
I think it was the gesture, right?
It was a combo. It was a combo.
Thanks to Santa for stopping by.
Can we just point out, Michelle looks, whoa, hello. Michelle looks perfect. I think this is your new look.
It's a great look.
Thank you so much, you
It's
guys.
so strong.
Thank you. I feel strong.
I think it's fair to say that we are due for a good Star Wars game. The latest attempt from EA is Jedi Fallen Order from developers Respawn Entertainment, the very capable studio behind Apex Legends and Titanfall. Let's take a look at the trailer.
We've lost. The Empire's hunting Jedi survivors. Now, they know who you are.
I can't change the past,
You trespass, Jedi.
but I'm done hiding.
Cal Kestis. We will always struggle. It's the choice to keep fighting that makes us who we are.
So that was a look at the trailer for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This is a fun game.
Oh,
Got that
Evan's
back again.
catchphrase, it's back.
This is, I actually didn't mind the last Star Wars game, but it definitely had its problems, and the business model behind it was not popular.
Was that, well, didn't it cause like, that was the one that was like, and now loot boxes were going to,
Yeah, it
through the
really, it
courts
was,
and shit.
it was quite a turning point.
which kind of is good. You could say.
You could say,
You could say Star Wars, whatever the thingamy-do,
yes,
helped change legal, like the law, to make safer children gambling.
yes. So this game is, it's.
I know what happened.
This game is a little bit different to other Star Wars games.
Is it?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, why?
Well,
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
It's,
How do you feel about that?
yeah.
well, I think I like it.
Okay.
It's a third-person RPG game, basically. Action-adventure RPG.
Wow.
Lots of platforming elements, which can be a little bit frustrating, but
I bet.
And how do you deal with that kind of frustration?
How do you feel?
I usually just stop playing and go do something else.
Yeah, okay. So you sort of remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Okay, no, that's great.
Good coping mechanism.
That's really great. What would you do, say, if you couldn't remove yourself from that situation? Because there may be times where you sort of can't escape that. That's the only thing. Is, removal. That's one. That's definitely a really great step. But what else could we do?
It's all right, you can take your time answering this one.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
you could just keep playing and get better at the game.
Okay.
That's a really great suggestion.
Yeah.
Improving
okay.
your own self.
Yeah.
Rather
just keep
than
playing and get better at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that side of it. It's sort of platformy, world exploring, and then the combat in particular is a bit different to other Star Wars games.
How is it?
It's kind of similar to like the Dark Souls games. I think my reference for that is the Surge because I've played that earlier this year. Played the Surge 2. And so it's a bit more, but it's a sort of like a simplified version of the combat that you would have in a game like that.
But what I would call different for a Star Wars game, the
Yes.
combat would be like no lightsabers. Now you're just fighting with like, I don't know, big salamis.
You do what? Oh no, there are lightsabers in this game.
No, but how cool would it be if the combat was like you just had a big
Salami.
cabana?
How would you feel? How would that make you feel?
Yeah, how would you feel?
That'd be
Yeah, if you were
confusing.
handling a big salami.
And confusing. When you say confusing, I mean,
Yes.
is that sort of a fear-based? Like, are you confused because you're afraid, or are you confused because maybe you like it?
I think I think I would be afraid if there were enemies there and all I had was a salami.
Of course, because you wouldn't
Yeah.
feel strong.
that's
No,
fair.
I think
you wouldn't feel safe.
no.
What if it were a magic salami? Would you feel a little bit better?
What sort of what sort of capabilities would that magic?
If you could have a magic salami,
Yes.
what would be the number one feature for you?
Maybe if it was like a laser blade that could cut through things.
Okay, so it's like a lightsaber.
Yeah, that would.
That's really interesting.
And would you let your parents know about this magic salami? Do you share information like this with your family, or do you just prefer to keep it within your inner friendship circle?
Is that something you feel safe talking about at home?
Well, I mean, this character, for example, is a Jedi, and he starts off being sort of in hiding, and he isn't able to express that part of himself.
Okay, so how many selves would you say there are for you?
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
You know, so you've got your, a Jedi,
Sure.
and then, game host. We all laugh when we're nervous.
3?
3? Okay.
What's the third one?
Just me?
Okay.
And
Oh,
do you-
okay, so this is like you're performing at the moment. This
Yes.
is not you.
This is not me. I'm performing.
Oh.
All right. Look. Okay. Star Wars.
That's fine.
So yes, lightsabers, force tricks. These.
You say tricks, it's mostly just going backwards.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, like Jesus with the...
yeah, like that, like Jesus.
It's like Jesus.
You can slow things down.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you thought you were Jesus.
You can,
Is that why you like this game?
Can I just show? This is a way to slow things down without using the force.
Okay, so all right.
Okay, it's okay to show emotion.
Oh, absolutely.
It's healthy.
The
Great space to be doing that.
the combat is a bit harder
Okay.
than sort of other Star Wars games that I've played. I found it pretty punishing.
Can I just
It's an
say,
interesting word.
I have heard Evan say that he thinks he looks like the main character. In
No, I didn't say that. Someone tweeted at me and said,
Someone tweeted at you.
"Well, yes." Someone said I look like the main character from this game.
Okay.
Okay.
And can that magic salami be quite punishing as well? Do you feel punished?
Or does it make you feel good? Or a little bit of both is
It's okay. Yeah, if it's both. It's perfectly normal.
No, when I say punishing, I mean it's bad. It feels bad when you die.
Okay.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
It feels bad when you die.
Okay. Yeah. That is true.
The way the levels sort of are designed is kind of similar to the Surge as well, in that you go places.
Sorry. sorry.
I bet.
What the fuck? Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. I'm
didn't-
sorry for laughing.
I didn't
That's very
focus much on
unprofessional.
prepping this part of the show,
That's funny because we've all just let you speak.
which is there was a lot of other elements to the show. Yeah. So
Like the
okay. So
buckets.
so you, yeah, what
was
to do with the
incredible.
buckets.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
That was an
thank you.
incredible
really
segment.
Yeah.
You go places. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
you have
Yes.
to go. Yeah, you have to go.
Oh.
We all go places. Sometimes we're in the room,
don't
but we're
need to
not
move.
really there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then there's shortcuts back to other places.
Are they shortcuts though? Or are we
Yes.
maybe, missing
I feel like I'm not
some
explaining
important-
this very well.
I feel like you're explaining it
No,
really
you're
well.
right. You're doing a great job,
Really
actually.
clear.
You're all right.
You're very eloquent.
If you played the Surge, you know what I mean.
Right, okay.
Do you feel like you don't have many people that you can talk to about the Surge?
Yeah, I don't know anyone else that's played it.
Okay. Okay.
Patrick, have you played The Surge?
Oh, Patrick has played the Surge.
There we go. See, you just got to reach out.
Have you reached out to Patrick
Thanks
lately?
for asking that question.
Okay, so combat is I found to be a bit difficult. It took a bit of getting used to. Things like blocking and parrying and that sort of thing. It kind of has those elements in the combat, but it's a bit sort of simplified compared to the Surge, which kind of works a similar way. So blocking, there's just like hold down one button for blocking rather than directional blocking. What are you laughing? You're laughing at Bruce?
It's okay to laugh.
It's okay to feel joy.
He smacked his butt into the desk real hard.
in the snow.
But
You're doing great, baby.
you're doing real well.
Sometimes animals take attention away from people, and that's all right.
Yes.
He's gone. He's real in there.
So the I generally I don't mind difficult combat too much, but I did find it a bit frustrating when you die, and it can send you back to there are like save points, places where you can meditate, and that's where you'll sort of respawn.
As Bruce farted.
Oh, God.
I think it was actually Evan. I just don't want to. He's been doing such a good job at expressing himself. I just don't want to.
The
Evan, let me help you. The game it is good, I think. I think it's fun. I played it for a bit. I just think there's so much more parkour than I remember in the Star Wars universe. I don't remember as much parkour.
yeah, there's a fair bit of parkour.
Is there a lot of parkour? I don't remember being Jedi parkour.
I love Jedi parkour.
I mean, it's a lot easier because if you're like, oh no, I'm going to do this cool move onto a shopping centre, and if it doesn't work, you just go, "Ugh," and like force, I don't know.
We don't really need to do parkour then, do you? You're a Jedi.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's bullshit. That's like rich
cheating.
people going to,
Yeah.
poor countries and being like, isn't this fun? It's like, no.
And I think do you know what? The robot in it is very cute. The droid in it is, I think it's BD1,
BD1?
like Buddy.
Oh, like BD Wong.
Like BD Wong, who's doing an amazing job in Mr. Robot at the
Penny
moment.
Wong.
Penny Wong, who's doing an amazing job in Mr. Robot at the moment. I enjoyed it a lot more than previous Star Wars games.
Wait, is there another season of Mr. Robot?
Yeah.
Oh, I stopped at the first season.
Oh my gosh, there's 4. We're up to 4.
Oh, can you tell me what happens?
Yeah, okay. So number 2,
Yeah.
you find out that Mr. Robot was a dog all along.
That sounds right up my alley.
He's a dog. And
Okay.
then he,
I'm in. Don't tell me anymore.
Okay.
Oh, no, tell me.
It's sort of like the Shaggy Dog story.
Fantastic.
Except it's just there's a Shaggy Dog and a separate boy.
Okay. That sounds really
That's
great.
the end.
The world of this game
Yeah,
is
what's
great. There's a lot of detail, a lot of colours, a lot of cute critters and other creatures that attack you and you can kill.
Wait. A lot of cute little critters and creatures who attack you and you can kill them. Whatever.
You put
Yeah.
all those in the same sentence. You could have split that out.
Some of them just sort of jump
Could've
around a
been dot
bit,
points.
and some of them are bigger, and you got to kill them.
Do you know what?
Finished now.
There's the bog rat, and that's pretty gross.
I did.
Sort of like,
I got really distracted by there's like this big sort of like angry frog thing.
oh
I
yeah.
can't remember its name,
Bruce.
and it kept killing me. And then eventually, I watched someone else playing the game. I'm like, oh, you can just walk past this. But I just kept
You
going
thought
up
you had
to
to
it,
fight it.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna get you. And it just continuously murdered me, and which is kind of a fun end for like, because everyone's like, oh, you know, Jedi's. There's not that many of them around. And
No, I don't know any.
meanwhile, I don't know none. Meanwhile, I'm just busy getting eaten by like a frog.
I love
But
that.
I like the backstory in this though. It feels rich. It feels like there's a story there. The
Yeah,
characters
there's a
feel
story
fun.
there. So Cal Kestis is trying to track down Force-sensitive children.
Yes. Not unlike Santa was earlier. He's sort of like a Jedi Santa.
Yeah, okay.
It looks beautiful. I like this game.
Getting a list.
It does look really great.
Yes.
That
Gotta
struck
find out
me.
who has forced powers and who does not.
And who doesn't know?
And then if they don't,
Put them in the bin.
put them in.
Naughty bucket. There's something very like cinematic about the Star Wars world, the music, the opening.
Is it that it's based on a movie?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think
that's
they,
it.
Yeah.
That's where I know this from. The whole time.
But I think they do a really good job of translating that into a game in this case. I think the opening sequence was really, really nice. The direction of that,
Apparently that's all stuff from like the prequels.
Is that the one with Michael Cera in it?
Yep.
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
Um,
Scott Pilgrim
I
is
don't
a
wanna
Star Wars.
talk about this one anymore.
I don't know if we'd talk about maybe a tiny bit more and then stop. Just for Evan.
the acting
No,
is
my
great.
vote goes to no more talking.
The
But
graphics are great. The motion capture is great. I enjoyed it, but I did get a bit frustrated. I think I just need to get better at the combat stuff.
hang on. So Evan,
Yes.
you think
Anyway.
Riveted.
you look like this guy?
No, someone tweeted at me and said that, and I hadn't thought of it at all.
How recently had this account been created? And how many followers did that account have?
And then they said they were surprised that they were the first person to say that.
Sure they did.
I haven't seen the guy.
Yes, you have. He's the guy. There he is.
Yeah,
There.
he's the guy.
I don't have
He's
my
this guy.
glasses on.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you want one of them?
Yes. Oh no, that does look like Evan.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, we're back again.
Same.
Penny one.
Maybe we should move on from Star Wars.
I'd
Yeah,
love
okay.
to.
Look, it's good. Star Wars, if
Fun
you're a
as it
Star Wars
is.
fan and you're watching this, we're sorry, but also it's
No,
good.
I'm actually not sorry because we didn't interrupt Evan at all and let him actually talk about it properly and gave him a full therapy session on it. And actually, this is the most I've ever let anyone talk about a game on this whole fucking show. So
It's
you're welcome. Follow me
you
on
know-
Instagram.
Now you know why we don't let Evan talk.
yeah, it's true. Nintendo has finally brought the classic Pokemon RPG formula to the Switch with Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's 400 Pokemon to catch and train across the Galar region. Let's take a look at the trailer. Let's look at the trailer.
Cute.
Cute.
That was a look at the trailer for Pokemon Sword and Shield.
You could be a Pokemon Beck.
What type would I be?
Cute one.
Yeah,
This is two games.
No, this is Beck.
be a Pokemon.
Could I?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think you would also be cute.
Oh,
And then maybe like ice.
Ice?
Yeah, like you go, but like cool Elsa ice.
I thought I'd be more like a fire.
Oh,
Yeah, or that. Either. I feel like ice is just cold fire.
Let's unpack that.
One hot, one cold. Both.
All right. And now we've finished talking about Pokemon.
Bye, everyone.
It's been Gamey. If you would subscribe to Patreon, let me tell you some of the names of them. John, Sarah, Madeline, Angie. Thanks, guys.
Kate could also be a Pokemon.
You want one of these, Gabe?
Yeah.
No, I'd never.
No, but you'd be like one of
No.
the ones that's like organising the banks and stuff.
No.
Are you a Pokemon person?
It's a very personal question, Evan.
Oh my god.
I don't think I am. No. I'm going to put that out there.
What have
think
you played for the previous games?
I played one on a DS about 10 years ago, I think.
Uh-huh.
I've played it before. I don't know how or when or where.
Okay.
And I just feel like I'm pressing a button over and over and over.
Is that?
And
It's such a rort.
I think it's just,
No offense.
it's for children, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And it's for other people, and that's okay. It's not for me, though, is it?
Nothing happens.
Not for me.
Michelle, are you a Pokemon person?
No, I'm a Leo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Beck, you are a Pokemon
I'm
person.
a
I know you are.
Pokemon person.
You're a massive Pokemon
I'm a
nerd.
huge nerd. But also, you were playing this game so much.
Yeah, this is actually the first. Well, yeah, this is the first one of the the Pokemon RPGs I've played.
Well, it is technically the first sort of like. I mean, look, it's the first one on console, and it's the first one when you kind of walk around. Like, I feel like there was a lot of build
Pokemon
up.
Go, a lot of walking.
Well, yes. But this is like the first one that's the same style as
Like
the
in a
previous
world.
ones.
Yeah,
But
like the Game Boy ones.
yeah. Oh,
Which I
yes.
hate. I hate them. They're so boring. Have you ever played Donkey Kong? That's a game.
That's a game.
Diddy Kong
That's
Country?
a game.
Do you know what? I
Dixie?
haven't.
The hair? Fantastic.
I haven't played that. Maybe that's why. We
That's
didn't
probably
have
why.
Donkey Kong.
That's what's happened.
I just had Pokemon.
You didn't have Donkey Kong.
And then I lost my copy of. I had Pokemon Silver. It had Celebi. It had Mew. If you've seen it in Frankston in 2000, and I want to say
Who's got it?
give
Send
it
it
back. Give it back
It's
to
not
me.
your property
It's
anymore.
not yours.
Give that back.
Give back my Game Boy. Where did it go? It was
And-
ice coloured.
Danielle Jarek, give me back my Nelly CD from Year 8. I know you took it. Give it back.
What a piece of. How dare you?
I know I haven't been able to have any parties.
Have you still got like a now that's what I call music? Chuck on? Or a So Fresh?
I've got a couple of So Freshes.
Sick.
This is the first Pokemon, well, one of these Pokemon games that I've played. I've dabbled in other ones.
So fresh.
I really liked Pokemon Stadium on the 64 was cool.
It has similar vibes. Like,
yeah.
It has really like the battles especially feel like you could be playing Pokemon Stadium.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's all Pokemon Stadium was, really.
Oh, actually, now that I've said that, that's because okay, never mind. Silly boy.
But, it's Pokemon Stadium, but with walking around and stuff.
This did make me want to go for a walk, actually.
Yeah?
It made me actually want to put down the Switch and go outside and go hang out with friends.
Yeah, right,
See,
okay.
whereas with me, it made me stay up till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
going like, I'll just get to this next gym. After this next gym, I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
And then another episode of How I Met Your Mother starts. And I'm like, well, I guess I got to stay up. Why am I watching this show
Marshall,
again?
he's so funny.
Oh, they're all so funny, aren't they?
I found this game really hard to put down, which I was surprised at. I didn't think that I would get sucked into this game, but
Well, Marshall and Lily's relationship is actually quite nice.
sure.
I think it's very...
But the loop of this, like, I felt like I always wanted to. It
Go
felt
on, Evan.
like
Continue.
it. I think it's really good at triggering the.
So sorry, Evan,
That-
could you just pop these?
Well, okay. Triggering that part of your brain that's just like, I want to keep going. Like it's. I always felt like I wanted to get my Pokemon up to a higher level, and every battle I did, they all sort of gained a little bit of experience and kept going up in level and
know
got more
what?
powerful.
This is actually a really good starting point. Both the Pokemon game and what Kate's doing, because you don't have to grind as much. like they've really kind of streamlined it so it's easier. Like,
Sorry, Ben,
Yeah.
would you mind actually just giving these to...
yeah, sure. I kind of want to keep like, oh no, those were the ones I wanted. Oh well.
Do you want that?
Oh, can you?
Do you want that?
Can I have the? No,
Do you want that?
the Pokemon one?
Do you want that?
I'll just swap. You have these ones. Here, Kate. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think they've streamlined it so that it is more accessible, but also they've added this giant stuff. This
Yeah,
Dynamaxing.
Dynamaxing thing is new.
I don't know, man. It feels like, I don't know.
You can't do it all the time, so you can do it in gym battles, and I think in like raids or whatever in the wild area.
It reminds me of Power Rangers.
Kate, you look great.
Thank you, Evan.
Was there anything in particular that put you off Pokemon? It just didn't catch with you at all, did it?
I could not be caught by the
you're
Pokemon
elusive,
because you got
yes.
to catch them.
Maybe if you used
it was just
a
boring as
Master
shit,
Ball.
man. It was just boring. I wasn't in the mood for it. But to be honest, I think I've actually stopped liking games.
Right.
So that could be it as well.
Okay.
But you like
I
guitar.
Yes, it's just, I don't know, just they don't connect with me anymore. I don't know if it's an age thing or something, but literally
Is it possible this
nothing-
show's ruined them for you?
No, not at all, no. This show has ruined Hollywood for me, and the industry is terrible.
Are you sure it wasn't Death Stranding that kind of...
I didn't like
you over
that.
the
But then I don't know, I just am not, I've lost all
okay.
interest in it
You're okay.
now. I don't know why. I'm moving on to fashion.
Yes. Great. Okay.
I think it's a great game. I can't wait to keep playing it. Because I was also doing the same thing where I was rushing through it. And
His chair went backwards. It was so sad.
He's already got to do it like this.
oh, we did it. Yeah, I think it's...
Sorry, I've checked out.
I think it's a good game. I think it's... Oh, yeah, so I was rushing through it, and I was like, I'm going to stop rushing through it because I really want to enjoy it. And all of the new Pokemon are cute as fuck. And it's...
Yeah.
And people were complaining in the lead up that you've lost a bunch of, like, the older Pokemon that aren't in there, and, like, there was a whole lot of controversy, and I
I
understand
don't get
all
this.
that.
So there's over 800 Pokemon now, and there's 400 in this game, and people are going, there's not enough Pokemon. I think 400 is enough Pokemon.
If you've got a favourite Pokemon and it's not in this game, that
Come
kinda
on.
sucks.
And if you
Pikachu's
tell
in it.
people you got to catch them all, they're going to set a standard and they're going to want
Right.
to catch them all.
That's the thing that's unrealistic.
Very unrealistic.
Yeah,
I felt like
You can't.
It's impossible.
You can only catch half at best.
I guess that's fair enough.
Gotta catch half of them. Pokemon.
be realistic with their expectations. Pokemon.
But yeah, I think if you're a fan of the Pokemon games or a fan of the Pokemon world,
Which I'm not.
I think you'll like this game.
Do you know what I like? Aladdin.
Yes.
Do you
Okay.
replay
Lion
the game?
King. Yeah.
It's great.
Love
It's
it.
a great game. It's still fun.
I only like games from that time. And Swingy Batman and Assassin's Creed. Swingy,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
Right.
Which
and
is-
Assassin's Creed.
I mean, Spider-Man, Batman.
What's the difference?
They're the
between
same.
Spider-Man?
You heard it here. Spider-Man, Batman, they're exactly the same. And I don't care what you think.
There might be. Yeah, okay.
Which starter Pokemon did you pick, Bec?
Comment.
Pick the rabbit because it's the cutest.
Yes, I
but
picked
also
Scorbunny.
fire.
Oh, excuse me. No, that one's not the cutest.
Which one did you pick?
I am deeply invested in how cute these things are, though.
Yeah.
Snorble, is that its name?
The blue boy.
Yeah, because there was a moment when you meet each other. I don't know if the bunny does this, but your person goes, "Here, can you do it?" Wait,
Yeah.
goes like, "Can you do this?" Towards me, like
Yes.
you go, "Hey," and it went like this.
Hey,
It was really cute.
that's great.
Yeah, but it's too slippery.
Yeah, you don't want a wet Pokemon, do you?
Stop touching my Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I was surprised by how much you liked this because I feel like it's not your vibe, and you were looking up like types on your phone.
Yeah,
I've
well,
never thought.
yeah, I
like,
put an app. I actually paid money for an app on my phone.
Okay, now I think you're dumb. Before I was like, wow.
Well, it was a really good
fuck.
app. It's called DataDex, I think.
Bing
and it
bong.
was really good for looking up types and.
There's so many places on the internet to look
Yeah, I
that up.
know, but it's handy to have it all in one spot on your app.
You could also, I should go get that guide so you got a paper.
I've had to pee
paper
for like
one?
30 minutes.
Just go onto the desk. That's what I do.
I'm going right now.
Should we move on from Pokemon?
What's the
Yes.
wrap up? That's sort of
We're
like
getting towards the end. It's a big show. It's the Christmas show.
It's a Christmas
it's
show.
about Christmas.
All right.
It's like
well,
this is a very good metaphor for most Christmases. It goes on too long, and then your aunt ends up
My
dressed
tummy
in
hurts.
paper.
your tummy hurts. Yeah, yeah. Look, you might have noticed that a couple of our regular panelists couldn't be here tonight. Ben and Naomi are currently in LA. They've recorded a brief segment for us, so let's see what they're up to over there.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Sorry we can't be there at the moment. Unfortunately, we have made it.
Yeah, we are in Malibu,
in
California.
It's a beautiful summer's day here. We're just in our bathing suits,
Yeah.
getting ready to take a dip.
It's a beautiful day on the beach
Yeah.
in summer.
We miss you guys.
Yeah, they do
Ben,
things differently over here. Let me tell you.
They got self-esteem over here, which is
Yeah,
a big shock to me.
Yeah,
I've had to change who I am, so I will come back different
yeah,
and worse.
yeah. Much worse. She's much worse.
Already, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost insufferable. What are your top games of the year?
Top games, my runners-up would have to be Untitled Goose Game and Control. But my number one game of the year is Outer Wilds.
Yeah, right.
Never had such an emotional experience in a video game.
I think.
Sometimes I just listen to the soundtrack and I just sit there and just think about how it's all going to end one day.
Yeah, best soundtrack of the year for sure.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a weird year for games, I would say. Weird year, but an interesting year. I would say that Outer Wilds is probably my runner-up,
Okay.
and then my winner is
Death Stranding.
Disco Elysium.
What is that?
It's a click RPG.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really good. You might like it actually.
maybe I
Lot
love
of-
to play games after their review.
A lot of freedom for like choice and different. It's nothing like no other RPG I've played like it, so it's cool. Check that out. And you want to bully Evan?
Evan, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
You big nerd. Why don't you learn how to clap?
Yep.
What's this?
What's that? What do you
slap
call
your
that?
hands together. And what else?
Yeah.
Do you have any? What else did
Andy.
you do wrong?
Andy is there as well. Andy Matthews.
God, Andy. No, he's alright.
He's alright. Beck.
Shout out to Bec.
Beck Petraitis.
Who has a TikTok now.
Yeah.
She hasn't told. I think she was trying to hide it, but I found it.
Patrick Petraitis. So angry. Such a troubled youth.
I'm so scared of him.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing about being in America is being away from him and his wrath.
In his rage.
I
Yeah,
feel
his-
safe here.
yeah.
You would think with all the guns I wouldn't, but I feel safer here because
I feel safer walking down the street
Yeah.
in LA than I do walking into stupid old studios. And
You don't have to look over your shoulder.
yeah, I never know what I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get calm Patrick or
he
pervert
gonna-
Patrick
yeah.
or furious Patrick?
What's he gonna get out?
Yeah.
And when?
Usually it's furious.
Who else is there? Michelle.
Yeah, big shout out to what are some of your favorite moments of Gamey?
Definitely
This year.
when Kate wore a pair of pants yesterday. That's probably my number one.
She lost her mind.
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing about Gamey this year. Is when Kate wore her pants.
My favorite is always the fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What are some of your big, hotly anticipated titles of 2020?
Sorry about that. You know I don't know anything about games.
Yeah.
Oh, Breath of the Wild 2, is that coming out in 2020?
I don't know.
It's like you don't know anything.
They got that
either.
Ubisoft one that looks like Zelda.
No, I don't want that. What do you want?
I'm looking forward to, obviously, two big ones on my watch. Things that I'm going to lose my mind for. The Cyberpunk 2077 and...
Oh, Keanu.
Yeah. And Last of Us 2.
Oh shit, everyone's excited for that.
Everyone, if you're not excited,
Not
then you
me.
need to grow up.
I gotta grow up.
Yeah, you gotta fucking wake
I
up.
tried to play the first one, but I got too stressed out by all the zombies.
It's stressful and scary.
Yeah, and they screech.
Yeah.
But,
Just
you
like
know,
the boys in the wall. So from all of us here in Tinseltown, Holly Weird.
goodbye, boys in the wall. Hope you're doing well, boys in the wall.
Yep.
Even though you're probably dead, boys in the wall.
Yeah. Anyway, we're big. We're big deals now. So
We don't care about you anymore.
yeah, fuck you. But also,
see you in the new year.
yeah, we'll see you next year. We're coming back. Bye.
Thanks, guys, for the nice little video. That's all for this week. But before we go, we do have a Patreon question. The top voted question this week was from someone called themselves Young Boy, and they asked,
Oh boy.
what was the most disappointing...
Oh, whoa.
they
That
asked-
is bait for Evan. That's why he's reading this. He went, now this
No,
question
this was the
stands
top
out to me.
voted question. I put
Okay.
them all up for vote, and this is the one that our patrons voted for. What was the most disappointed you've been on Christmas Day? I'm sure my family will be disappointed that I'm stuck in the wall instead of celebrating with them.
Oh, it is Evan Pate. Oh, very well done. Good job, everyone. It's important. If you aren't bagging Evan this Christmas, you're not doing Christmas right. You always got to get...
If you're not banging Evan, you're not...
Bag it.
Oh.
God.
I mean, I know what a Merry Christmas is for you guys, but...
What was the question? What's the worst Christmas?
What's the most disappointing Christmas?
Disappointing.
I've never been disappointed in Christmas.
No?
No, everything's perfect in my life, actually. Unfortunately.
What are your favourite bit of Christmas?
My favourite Christmas? My uncle's opinions on climate change.
Does he think very, very real?
Oh. Yep. He's always like, what are we going to do? I'm like, yeah, man, let's find a solution. He's like, yeah, let's work together.
Recently my nan went. She was like, she said to me, it was like, oh, refugees. I'm like, oh no. And she's like, I've got to help them. I'm like, work
so
nan.
nice.
Thank you, work nan. Thank
Work
you, work nan.
nan.
Sorry about the Jesus segment earlier.
Kate, have you ever been disappointed on Christmas?
You make your own fun, Evan,
Yes, I'd say
when you're in a disappointing situation.
yes. Yep.
What's your favourite part of Christmas?
The food. It's got to be the food.
Yeah, food's great.
Which food?
All of it.
Have you ever been disappointed on Christmas? What's the most disappointing?
Yes.
Okay.
I once opened a Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers Game Boy Advance game, which already doesn't sound like a fun Christmas. And it didn't have the game cartridge in it.
No, that's
not-
so sad, and it's Christmas, it's not open.
Terrible.
I opened and I was like, I don't have the game. And also the game wasn't that, I mean, I wanted it for some reason. I can't remember why.
That sucks.
So that was disappointing. Also, once my brother and my sister both got bunnies,
Ooh.
and I was going to have a fish pond. I was quite excited about that.
Ooh.
But my mum thought it would be fun for me to pick out the fish. So she just gave me an empty terracotta pot.
A pot?
I drew pictures of fish on a piece of paper.
Not even like a fish bowl?
Possibility.
No, it was a big sort of pot, and it had pictures of fish, and she put them in there. And my sister and my brother both had physical, real rabbits that they were patting, and I was like,
What the fuck?
good.
That's so shit.
Sorry, Mum.
Disappointing.
It was funny. It's a good story now.
It's a great story. That's
But I did not need to pick out.
Why didn't she just get you a fucking bunny?
Do you know what? I'm quite allergic to most things.
All right. She was like, I'll get you a drawing of some fish in a non-see-through bowl, so you could never see them.
No. They lived for so long when I did pick them, though.
Yeah, because I made of paper.
Anyway, so thank you, young boy, for that question. We have to thank our top patrons. Big thanks to Lachlan Chapman, Amy G, Zach Shepherd, Nathan Bauer, Samuel Emons, Chandler the Bakerman, Alan Mulhall, Rowasaw, Eric Stacey, Soph Waldron, Jake Sullivan, Drew Schuller, Jack Muffati, Drew Peisner, Kylie Jones, Zach Steinbacher, Scott Chapman, Shemoth Widgeratney, Christian Ford, Paul Barbie, Ben Lovett, Christian Sanchez, Adam Giambattista, Chris Sheehy, Stephen Burke, Matthew Ryan, David Cunningham, Sean Pratt, Cameron McCorrist, and David Cunningham. If you want to hear your name read on the show, jump on the $20 Patreon tier at patreon.com/gamegame or gamegame.com/Patreon. A lot of work goes into the show. Sometimes, if you feel like it's worth any money at all,
Hold the melody.
Go and take a look and see what rewards are on offer over at the Patreon page. The Patreon is currently on hold since we're taking a break for the holidays, but it'll be active again once the show returns in the new year. In the meantime, if you have any spare cash, why not take a look at my Amazon wish list?
And now all be standing for the national anthem.
I'm a patriot.
Hang on, Evan, did you just say if you have spare cash, buy shit for you on Amazon?
No, well,
Like porn stars? Have you got a list going? Like how porn stars do that?
What?
They put a little Christmas list. They say like these are the things I want, and then the people who watch them buy them presents. Don't pretend you don't have one, you saucy little boy.
You saucy little boy.
You get all your ideas from porn. We all know that.
The naughty or nice bucket? I've seen that before.
I've seen it filled with some.
Oh, we also have to wish a happy birthday to Patrick. Over there on camera.
Happy birthday.
Yay. All right. Can we wrap up the show yet?
You're in control, Evan.
All right. If you enjoy the show, you can subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about it. You can sing. You can podcast the show as well. You can just search for us on whatever podcast app you use. And that's it.
Remember to watch Bad Mums 2, A Very Bad Mum's Christmas. Good night.
What's that?
The best Christmas movie ever.
Bad Mums.
Bad Mums 2, A Very
What's
Bad
that? Is it on
Mum's
Netflix?
Christmas. Yes.
Is it?
I'm excited. I'm going to watch that.
It's
That's a great
fucking
suggestion.
sick.
Bye, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Hang on. We've done this all out of...
No, it's fine, Evan. It's okay.
Wait, you didn't ask where we can see us. Come and see my comedy festival show.
Oh, yeah.
Come and see it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tickets are on sale. Get them for Christmas.
Definitely do.
You can just get my tickets.
They're digital now. You can get them on a computer.
Listen to my podcast. It's called Loner. There'll be a second season at some point. I'm going to prioritize that next year. I'm sorry about that.
Watch this show. It's mostly what I do on weekends. Oh, you're already doing it.
Oh, Sansa's there. Hey, Sansa. I haven't seen much of you.
Like, comment, and subscribe to Gamey Game.
Oh,
Bye, guys. Have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, have a very
See you in the new year.
Is this show seriously still going?
I don't know.
yeah. This is the end. No, this is the end.
That's it. Bye.
Okay, rest in peace.